So what I'm about to show here, Philip Mills, former active teacher for All-Star Driving School, as an assistance video for my student, is backing up for 50 feet. You want to make sure your hands from 10 and 2 driving straight are placed up here. Bring your left hand to the top of the wheel and place your finger in an L shape while locating your finger from the pointer finger out to stretch out and touch the dashboard of your vehicle with the wheel in a straight leg position, just like this, with your thumb adjusted like that. Your symbol of your vehicle will indicate right where the 12 is above, and you want to keep your finger like that as you will readjust your body in a position where you can turn yourself around and look out, and you can indicate this, showing out through the back window. So you have to actually test around. So you're going to want to look through your seats here and the window directly beside the passenger side. You might want to bend it just like you got it. Yeah, keep going, almost there. Yep. This view right here out the side using a parking lot, as you see from here. And what you're going to do is you want to keep your hand over the rear passenger seat while keeping the left finger back up here on the wheel, still like this, where you'll see my body has been turned around something like this. Got myself turned around, my foot's holding on the brake, and when you're instructed to proceed with this maneuver, you simply take your foot off and then proceed. So with that being said, I'm going to let go, and we're going to count out a full 50 feet of backing up. And just to make sure I have a little bit more distance, what I'm going to do, since I'm still in drive, I'm going to drive forward a little bit and come to a stopping point somewhere close to a sign here in my HOA's parking lot outside the pool area, using their parking lot as a backing up for 50 feet test where all their mailboxes are. So I'm going to begin, and I'm going to have my recording here show you what I'm doing in the middle of this demonstration, recording from front, that's where the camera will be showing, and even scanning to the back while I'm in the middle of this motion, so consistently. So on the count here, and we're ready, set, and go. Taking the foot off now. So I'm going to watch carefully and watch myself just like that. And within 50 feet, it's a stop, just like that. So you want to end up exactly where you were when you started. I might have shifted off a tad bit farther to the right. The main point is not to go off by a excessive margin too far left or too far right when you do this maneuver, to stay in a straight position, going all the way back, making a slight shift adjustment. I'm going to show this one more time. I'm going to put this back in drive. We're going to drive back up. During the test, they will actually administer the emergency signals, which I can indicate here, which you guys can practice yourself in a private location where there's no one around. I'm going to do this one more time, and this time using the emergency turn signals, which are indicated that you are performing something in a driving motion that can be awkward or dangerous for other drivers around you. So with this safety focus and key, my eyes are peeled back here, and I want a straightforward look back position. This makes it kind of hard on the shoulders and body, so once you get into this position, you're told to be ready to go. Try to hold it for as long as you can, and we're going to be ready, checking around to make sure it's all clear, and take a foot off, and proceeding, looking between my back window, my back outside point. I'm going to shift a little here, shift back, shift a little here, shift back, and a stop. And that is it. It's a very brief maneuver. A good suggestive point or tip to use when you do this maneuver is count in a set of 5 Mississippis. We can do one more, and I'll kind of show you that. So now you'll have it full engaged with me also not only having shown the setup, a test again, just to make sure it was still straight, and now a process of counting out a full section of Mississippis. Turn off this air so you can hear the sound of the rotation. Let's make it a little stuffy in here during this duration. Bear with me. So here we go again. We're going to look at our front focus up here, and then our back focus where I'm looking at. Twist, yep. Just all the way around. Well, look over the seats on this side. Yeah, let me get this view over here. Oops, that's not my mirror. Okay, from there, I'm going to ready, set, and go. From here, you would start to plan and you wait for that sound right about there. And that's a 1 Mississippi. There's a 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and 5 Mississippi. And there's a stop with kind of a brief gap in between. So that again is the same technique maneuver, only a slight shift just barely noticeable to the right, a little bit over right. So with consistent practice, keeping an eye on what's beside you to your overall right side over your view, to your right side, and at your back window directly behind your passenger seats, you can control and watch on the last pillar of your car, where you have your A pillar here, your B pillar in the middle, and the last pillar of your vehicle is C pillar, to make sure that that view doesn't get closer, shifting more left or more right. So that's the best suggestion I can suggest with this technique used with one finger here, and remembering not to shift and hold to either side, especially left, for too long. As the rule of thumb is lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. A left turn does not take a long duration to cross over a road to get to the other side, whereas a right turn requires a little slower speed to turn out and pull on or turn on or off of a road. So from there, we're going to conclude that video here. Hopefully this helps. If you need any other further tips or you need me to improve on this video, please let me know.